Deep beneath the rainforest canopy lives one of nature's most extraordinary creatures, the glass frog, with a body so transparent that its heart can be seen beating. This tiny amphibian plays a massive role in healing and protecting the rainforest ecosystem. In this cinematic wildlife documentary, we explore the glass frog's lifestyle, parenting behavior, reproduction, health management, and its role as nature's doctor. Discover how glass frogs control insect populations, protect clean water systems, and act as early warning signs for forest health. Witness rare behaviors such as male parental care, egg rescue during storms, and how these fragile animals respond to loss, danger, and environmental change. This emotional and suspense-filled documentary reveals how glass frogs raise their young above deadly waters, why scientists call them bioindicators of forest health, their surprising economic value to humans through pest control and water protection, the hidden medical inspiration behind their transparent bodies, why their disappearance signals ecological collapse. If you love wildlife or cinematic nature storytelling, this film will change how you see the rainforest forever. Kindly like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You will be notified once we drop a new video. Let's dive in. Protect the leaf, protect the frog, protect the future. In the dripping shadows of the rainforest, where moonlight fractures through layers of leaves, something watches from the underside of a fragile green world alive, breathing, almost unseen. This is the glass frog, a creature so transparent that its heart beats in plain sight, a living window into nature's most delicate secrets. By day it vanishes, melting into leaf veins and filtered light. By night it awakens, because survival here depends on becoming invisible. The name glass frog hides a remarkable truth. There is not one, but more than 150 known species, each shaped by evolution to survive in a different corner of the rainforest. Unlike most frogs, they live high above flowing streams, trusting instinct, gravity, and precision to protect the next generation. When the rains arrive, males begin to sing soft, metallic calls that echo like fragile glass chimes through the darkness. A female answers, and their meeting is brief, silent, and urgent. Because life in the rainforest moves quickly, glass frogs do not experience pregnancy the way mammals do. Instead, life begins openly on a leaf. The female lays clusters of crystal clear eggs on vegetation hanging above water, each one holding a future suspended between sky and stream. In many species, it is the father who stays behind, guarding the eggs with unwavering devotion. He hydrates them with his body, shields them from predators, and waits through hunger and storms. Every rainfall becomes a lifeline, because without moisture, the embryos would not survive. Through their transparent shells, tiny hearts begin to beat. In the dripping shadows of the rainforest, where moonlight fractures through life reveals itself long before birth. But danger is never far. Wasps, ants, snakes, and disease threaten constantly, and transparency becomes the only shield. When the moment arrives, the eggs release their young, and the tadpoles fall dropping from the leaf into the water below. In seconds, they shift from sky-born to water-bound, rewriting their existence as they disappear into the stream. Weeks pass underwater, hidden from the world above. The tadpoles feed, grow, and change as legs form and tails fade. Metamorphosis is relentless. Eventually, a small frogel climbs out of the water, taking its first breath in a dangerous world. Its body is built for stealth translucent skin, green-tinted bones, and reflective tissues that bend light itself. When resting, the frog hides its red blood cells inside its liver, becoming almost invisible even to sharp-eyed predators. At night, glass frogs hunt with lightning precision, striking insects in a single calculated movement. There is no thought, only instinct. Every leap, every pause, is the result of millions of years of refinement. In the wild, those who survive can live for 10 to 14 years, but only if the forest allows it. Their beauty comes at a cost. Their delicate skin absorbs toxins easily, making pollution and chemicals silent killers. Glass frogs are living warning signs. They are bioindicators when they vanish. The forest is already sick. Rising temperatures dry the leaves where eggs once thrived, and entire species disappear before humans even learn their names. Some fathers guard their eggs until exhaustion overtakes them, giving everything so that a few may survive. Only a small fraction ever reaches adulthood, but those that do climb back into the canopy, completing the cycle. Their forward-facing eyes glow softly in the night, tuned for darkness. Entire lives unfold on a surface no larger than a human hand. They communicate through timing, stillness, and presence rather than sound. Yet the human shadow looms large. Roads cut through breeding grounds. Forests are cleared, and ancient rhythms are broken. Still, hope survives in protected forests, where transparency can endure. Scientists observe them carefully, knowing that even touch can cause harm. No other vertebrate reveals its heart so openly, beating beneath a veil of living glass. Transparency is not weakness, it is precision. An evolutionary experiment perfected over time. As dawn approaches, the frog fades once more into green, waiting patiently for the next rain to call it back to life. Eggs will return, fathers will guard, tadpoles will fall. The ritual continues, reminding us that survival does not always mean strength, sometimes it means clarity. Protect the glass frog, and you protect the water, the trees, and the future itself. Once invisible, now unforgettable, the glass frog remains a living window into the fragile heart of the rainforest. Beneath a trembling rainforest leaf, something breathes with the forest itself, its body blending so perfectly that even light hesitates to reveal it. The glass frog is small, fragile, and almost unreal lime green above, crystal clear beneath, its organs glowing softly like secrets exposed to the night. Scientifically classified within the family Centrolenidae, this delicate amphibian is the result of millions of years shaped by rain, leaves, and silence. Glass frogs exist only in the New World, across the rainforests of Central and South America, where clean streams cut through dense vegetation. Their true home is not the water below, but the leaves suspended above it. Here, every leaf becomes shelter, camouflage, and cradle. Most of their lives unfold high in the canopy, far from human eyes. where danger arrives silently and survival depends on remaining unseen. Under the cover of darkness, glass frogs hunt. Their diet is simple yet precise: ants, flies, beetles, and other small insects taken in swift, calculated strikes. Nothing is wasted. In a world where movement attracts death, stillness becomes power. Night protects them, wrapping their transparent bodies in shadow as moonlight filters through the leaves. When the rains return, males begin to call. Their voices are soft and metallic, fragile sounds that dissolve into falling rain. Females listen carefully, choosing mates whose calls promise strength and survival. But loss is common here. When a mate disappears to predators or the forest itself, the silence deepens. Males may abandon calling sites, moving less, waiting longer. Though their emotions are simple, absence changes behavior. Still, instinct always wins. Life must continue. Glass frogs do not migrate across vast lands. Instead, they move vertically with the seasons descending toward streams. During breeding rains, retreating higher into the canopy during dry months. Rain controls their world. Too little moisture, and eggs dry before life can begin. Their skin, so delicate and permeable, absorbs everything it touches. Clean water sustains them, but toxins kill silently. Agricultural runoff poisons streams. Deforestation removes the leaves where eggs once survived. Rising temperatures steal moisture from the air, turning life-supporting forests into hostile terrain. Predators, snakes, spiders, birds wait constantly, forcing transparency to serve as their greatest defense. Yet glass frogs possess wonders found nowhere else. Their bones glow green beneath translucent skin. When resting, their red blood cells vanish from view, hidden away to reduce shadows and visibility. Their hearts beat openly, visible through living glass, revealing life in its most honest form. They can remain motionless for hours, communicating through time, position, and silence rather than sound. Eggs laid on leaves keep the next generation safe from aquatic predators. In many species, fathers remain behind to guard them. Long before humans spoke of medicine, the rainforest healed itself quietly and patiently. Through creatures so small and invisible that most would never notice their work. Beneath a leaf glowing faintly in the night, the glass frog lives as one of nature's doctors, restoring balance with every breath it takes. By feeding on insects, the glass frog prevents outbreaks that could strip forests bare. Where it thrives, streams run cleaner, leaves grow stronger, and life remains in balance. Each night, it moves from leaf to leaf like a silent physician on duty, practicing a lifestyle built on patience, hours of stillness, followed by seconds of perfect action. Energy is never wasted. Stillness is health management. Precision is survival. Its fragile, transparent body is not weakness, but adaptation. Light passes through it, reducing heat, shadow, and stress. Clean water becomes medicine, while pollution turns instantly into poison. When glass frogs disappear, sickness spreads through the forest. Long before humans realize something is wrong. They are early warning systems, sounding alarms without noise. Rain becomes rescue. When eggs begin to dry, falling water revives life moments from death. Fathers act as first responders, hydrating eggs, defending them through storms, and standing guard without rest. Parenthood here means exhaustion, sacrifice, and risk. Some males block ants and wasps with their own bodies, knowing that staying increases the survival of the young, but may cost their own lives. Every movement is calculated. A single mistake can be fatal. Long periods of rest protect fragile bodies from injury and exhaustion, allowing the forest to heal itself through delicate interactions. Repeated over generations, conservation becomes rescue, and human hands gain the power not just to destroy but to heal. When forests collapse, human costs rise, water dries, crops fail, and economies suffer. Glass frogs work invisibly, unrecognized, continuing their night shifts while humans sleep. Their survival keeps entire watersheds healthy, their parenting tested by storms that both threaten and sustain life. These healers themselves are fragile. Rescue is most powerful when it comes before disaster. A lifestyle of harmony, no excess, no waste. Only balance offers lessons humanity can no longer ignore. Nature's healthcare system depends on every species playing its role, and glass frogs are among its most delicate specialists. In protecting their young, they protect us. Forest services sustain human economies silently until they vanish. When nature's doctors disappear, imbalance spreads. Rescue begins with awareness. As long as forests stand, recovery remains possible. Beneath the leaf, the healer waits silent, fragile, essential, reminding us that true medicine begins with balance, restraint, and respect for the living world. If you love wildlife storytelling, kindly like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified once we drop a new video.